Oh, hi. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Um, well, I'm just staring at those um, these mathematical objects. Let me spread this whiteboards around so that I can see multiple whiteboards. Okay. Yeah, I dealt with this before when I was studying independently or by myself about in combinatorics, there is this problem of combination allowing repetition. Okay, I wanted to come up with some kind of equivalent of Pascal's triangle using this not C number but H number. That's combination allowing repetition. Okay, so that's what H means. H like what NHR, right? What is NPR? That's permutation not allowing uh, repetition. That's NPR. Okay, so it's not National Public Radio. No, permutation. Okay, so in combinatorics. Okay, so I need you to see this very well. Okay, so that's why I'm kind of putting this closer. Okay, it's still small, right? But whatever. This freaking well, I don't need this shit. Okay, so why am I in such a bad mood? But because I guess I haven't been smoking today at all. Okay, so maybe I need to fix. Okay, um, cigarette. That's what I mean. So now permutation allowing repetition is denoted as pi. Okay, NPR, N pi R. It's I think it's Japanese notation. I think Japanese come up with that notation, or maybe some Europeans. I don't know. Okay, but in Japanese, Korean, and Chinese high schools, yeah, when they teach combinatorics, yeah, they use that notation. Okay, H C P pi. Okay, so that's why I think it's superior notation than those binary coefficient, this long parentheses. I think that's very inferior notational convention. Okay. Yeah, we focus a lot on notation convention, right? Because it is important. If you know tensor calculus, you know how important notation and convention is, right? Like Einstein notation kind of stuff. Okay. Yeah, it's a big deal. Okay, so we'll take a break, okay? Because I don't want to be angry. So uh, I don't really want to smoke cigarettes, but I guess it's okay because I haven't smoked at all today. So. All right, I'll be back, okay? And take a look at that, okay? And try to see some patterns. Well, today's Monday, surprisingly. I guess I guess this Monday is rather exceptional because I feel very energetic because yesterday I slept very early. Like I started sleeping like right after I brushed my teeth. So I guess I just kind of, I woke up in the middle of the night, like 2 o'clock in the morning, but it was too late to drink and do this. So I just lie down in my bed, and then I fell asleep again. So about 12 hours of full rest. I guess that's why I kind of feel energetic, but still this hangover. I feel like queasy, nauseous. That's Monday, right? Because over the weekend, I drink a lot, right? So, and we also achieve a lot too. We work this out. It's occupying 3 boards. Okay, we are making a lot of progress here. Okay, so, and this subject I wanted to show the world for a long time, years. Okay, I wanted to share this with the world, and now is the chance. Okay. Uh, Here we're gonna have to switch out another board. Okay, so because this is kind of interesting point. We're gonna, or maybe I'll just explain it to you. Okay. We have triangle here. It is four dimensional. Okay. Let's step back. All right. One dimension, the one dimension of no, one dimensional array of numbers, one dimensional set of numbers, one dimensional group of numbers. Way up there, 7C1, okay, it's just one row. And then we do the second dimension, which means you have a triangle, okay. Third dimension, you have a pyramid. Fourth floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor, fifth floor. It's a pyramidal shaped building. Yeah, in like Egypt. Okay? And this particular triangle pyramid is 5 floors high. Okay? Each floor is there is triangle. Okay? At the apex point of this pyramid is just one condominium penthouse. Okay. Now, this is 4 dimensional. Okay. Now what that means is we just have multiple pyramids, just like in Egypt. They have many pyramids, right? And all those pyramids have different heights. Okay, what's a pyramid? I guess it's some kind of fancy tomb for a very famous king. But if this king was not that famous, I guess they use smaller pyramid. Okay, so you have how many pyramids do you have? Okay, you have one triangle, two triangle, three triangle, and apex, just one element. Penthouse, right? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, first floor, second floor, third floor, then first, second, third, fourth. So this triangle, this pyramid is 4 stories high. Okay, and there's penthouse, always just one suite, one apartment, one condominium. Okay, so that's one pyramid. Now, second pyramid is your first floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor, second floor, and then third floor. Okay, I had to squeeze it down because I made a mistake. I omitted one number. Okay, so it has third floor. This pyramid. Next pyramid. Your first floor, second floor. Wait. First floor, second floor. That's it. That's the pyramid. Next pyramid, it has only ground level, just one one suite on the ground, the smallest pyramid ever. Okay, so maybe custodians, guard post. Okay, yeah, guarding the pyramids. Okay, yeah, just one floor. Yeah, gate, maybe gate guard, whatever. Okay, so that's why it's fourth dimension. Okay, because we have multiple pyramids. Okay, what about fifth dimension? We have it over there. Okay, we have multiple pyramid complexes, multiple pyramid towns. Each pyramid town has multiple pyramids in there, and we have multiple towns of those. The town of pyramids. Okay, so it's like a big city. Any city has many smaller towns, right? Apartment complexes. Okay, yeah, that's fifth dimension. Sixth dimension, a nation, a state. Each so state or state has what multiple cities, each of which has multiple towns in there. So state, that's sixth dimension, I guess. Next level, a nation. Okay, consists of multiple states, multiple provinces. Okay, so that's how it is. All right. Okay. I think I need to change this pants because it's too hot here, and I take off my socks and let me change to short pants. Okay, so it's too hot. All right. Now, yeah, that's all I need to explain in terms of this array of numbers because I've seen this before because the H, the combination allowing repetition, that's very similar to just combination, plain binary combination. Okay, so that's why this is kind of familiar to me. Okay, so um, so there's conversion formula between H and C. Okay, yeah. I didn't discover that. I learned it when I was in high school. Okay, so so now we need to get back to pattern recognition. Okay, that's we will have to come up with indexing notation, indexing convention because the dimensionality keeps on increasing. Okay, so it will be like tensor. Okay, because it's n dimensional and the index it just keeps on increasing because we are dealing with n dimension, okay, n dimensional mathematical object, okay. So that's why indexing is very very crucial, okay. um, we just need to take this very slowly, okay, because we shouldn't rush. This is kind of important, okay. So let me change this angle because it's very uncomfortable for me to. I knew. Oh, I knew again. A little bit better, but there. Okay. Oh, I partially erased it, huh? And what about I know what we know what they are. You don't have to divide and conquer, okay? So because what we want to find is this, okay? Oh. Let's say this is some fancy matrix, okay? N-dimensional matrix, okay? And it's not a. I mean, you can fill these blanks with zeros and make it a square matrix, n-dimensional square matrix. That's fine, but we're not gonna do that, okay? Um, because that's a waste, okay? Well, but we will need to index as if this is some kind of n-dimensional matrix, okay? So that's why it's like tensor, okay? So tensor can be thought as an n-dimensional matrix, okay? And now that I don't know much about tensor, I just know a little. I'm gonna have to perhaps reinvent the wheel, okay? But that's totally fine. Um, so it's this is a three-dimensional matrix, right? But we gave it a name as 7C3. It's the set. It's a three-dimensional set. 7C4 is a four-dimensional set of numbers. Okay, and so what is this 1, 2, 3, 4? It's not 1234. Okay, it is if you remember, it's in subscript index of sets that are intersected together. A1 intersection A2 intersection A3 intersection A4. Okay, so it's a tightly knit group. So we can call this guy a vector. Okay, because it's so sad. It's because intersection operator happen to be commutative, okay, but it's we are ordering it in terms of increasing number, so we just call it a vector, okay. So okay, vector of what is vector order set of numbers, right? So this vector have four numbers in there, okay. This vector have three numbers in there, okay. So what we have is n-dimensional matrix of vectors, okay? And it's not a rectangular matrix, it's triangular matrix, okay? So, and in tensor calculus, yeah, they kind of deal with that. Tensor algebra, it's like generalized matrix. A matrix, two-dimensional matrix can have rows of different length. I think I've seen that when I was looking at some tensor algebra texts. Okay, it's a generalized matrix concept. Okay, so because traditional linear algebra matrix is it has same each row have same number of columns, right? And each column has same number of rows. So that's why it's rectangular. But generalized matrix, yeah, you can have irregular shaped two-dimensional object because each row can have different length. Okay, so and different column lengths. Okay, so this is one example of that. Okay, so it's a triangular matrix. Okay, now yeah, we'll do something similar. Row one, row two, row three, column one, column no. Column one, column two, column three. Actually, we have to do this from the left. First element, second element, third element, horizontally. Okay, and then you have horizontally. You have first, second, and you have first. Okay, that's how we're gonna index. Okay, first row, second row, third row. Um, so you have index variable, right? In matrix, you have I, J, right? So you have A, I, J, right? In so we're gonna have something like that, okay? Uh, you may just stick with I and J, okay? So I, what row is it? J, what's the vertical location is that? Okay, and then we have what first floor, second floor, third floor. So we use F. Okay, we are not going to use K because we have to reserve K for sigma variable. Okay, this is we are doing index variable. Okay, you know, n-dimensional matrix. So yeah, F for floor. Okay, and then we have first pyramid, second pyramid, right? We'll use B for building. What building number is that? Okay, and then the next dimension, what we have, what complex, right? Yeah, we can use, or you can use T for town, right? Or C for complex. But we are dealing with n-dimensional, so eventually we will run out of it, alphabet letters. What if we are dealing with 27th dimension? There are only 27, 26 alphabet characters, right? That's why we may have to start using what I1 as first index. Just like, if you deal with multivariate function, you use x1, x2, x3 instead of x, y, z, right? Same way, okay? Because multivariate function, you don't know how many variables there are. What if there are more than 26 variables? Okay, so you start numbering the variable like x1, x2, x3, x4 instead of x, y, z, w, right? Likewise, index, you use what I, j, k, l, m, n as the sigma variable or this subscript of some matrix whatnot, right? But you're gonna run out of alphabets, right? Sooner or later. So why do we number it? So that it can go to infinity. I1, I2, I3, I4, I5, blah blah blah. Okay? But for now, we'll stick with IJ, then floor F, then building B, and then not complex. Well, we want to reserve C for this combination. Okay, so town we use T. Okay, and then CD where is also start for with C, but we just go to like state, whatever. So and we'll try to come up with nice handy dandy way to express this. Okay. Oh, staring like this is hurting my neck. Let me switch the angle of my chair so that I can look at like this and not this. Is it time to take a break yet? It's gonna be fun, okay? I promise you, it's gonna be fun. Hey, if you are familiar with tensor, it will look very familiar to you because that's what we're doing. Okay, we are kind of. I didn't learn tensor too much, but I learned a little. Okay, but because they use calculus like partial differentiation. Oh my goodness, I know some of it, but I don't want to do too much of that. We are just doing. We are not doing calculus here. We are doing combinatorics, combination, what binomial coefficient. That's what we are doing. Something very basic. Okay, and then we found this tensor land. We found ourselves in a tensor land. Okay, and so because I tried to learn it so many times, so that's why this kind of look familiar to me. And because I've seen the pictures, all this origin of indices in tensor calculus, tensor algebra. Yeah. We're gonna switch out the board because I don't want to just spend my lifetime staring at this. Okay, so we're gonna switch out this board and find some board to erase. Okay, and then see what's what. Of course, we'll take a break. I think I can erase this guy. Alright. And we'll do horizontally, okay, so that I don't break my neck. Eh? Good enough? Good. Yeah, we'll be back, okay? I gotta grab my mosquito spray here because I spray on my door so that mosquito doesn't get in. Ah, okay, we're back. Nice to have a new board. Oh, staring at you know. Have you ever seen? Probably not, right? Unless you grew up in Korea. I mean, China, Japan. Uh, on television, I've seen some Buddhist, old ancient text. The scrolls is full of Chinese characters. Okay, so we are over there have just full of whiteboard full of numbers, right? Vertical fashion. It really looks like the ancient scroll of some Buddhist classics, like national treasure. I'm not saying that's national treasure because it's gonna get erased in a day or so. Okay, because we have to move on. But it's recorded. Okay, it's tape recorded. Okay, digitally, computer recorded. Okay, so no problem there. Okay, did I take a picture of this? I think I did. I'm not gonna even bother. All right, maybe I should take a picture. Uh. Maybe I should quit drinking. Some friends of mine suggested me. Maybe I should quit drinking. Maybe so. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think I should quit drinking? I don't think I will though. Isn't it like it wouldn't it be like hey Mr. Jesus, we want you to stop being Jesus. Mr. Buddha, Mr. Confucius, Mr. Muhammad Allah. Yeah, stop being you. Ah, something got in my eye. Whatever. I gotta wash that off. It really annoys me when something's in my eye. I mean, come on, we did all that stuff when I was drunk. Do you think I would be doing that without vodka? I don't think so. I don't think that I would be doing that without vodka. No way. Because doing that shit is boring. Okay, so I need some fun, so that's why I drink vodka and do that. Okay, otherwise it's too boring. Okay, so but I'm just drinking water now because it's disgusting now. This nausea. Yeah. So yeah, I need to detox a little bit. Get this alcohol in my 20 feet of GI tract. I need to get them out of my system. Okay, so because it's disgusting feeling. I don't like it. Okay, let's begin. Okay, we'll start with 763. Okay, 763. I'm gonna just rewrite it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna rewrite it real quick. Okay, so good. This one is good. 1, 2, 3.
124, 125, 126, 127. And second floor, 134, 135, 1. It's like running up and down the building race. Okay, so uh, first floor. Okay, so just like in the matrix. Okay, so you have I and J, right? In matrix, it's a variable, right? So this is when f is equal to one, floor one, f is equal to two, f is equal to three, f is equal to four, f is equal to five, fifth floor. Okay, and within each floor, you have how many uh, rows are there? We just call it J. Okay, so you have um, J is equal to 1, J is equal to 2, second row, okay, third row, fourth row, fifth row, okay? Now, within a row, you have column, okay? I equals 1, I equal to 2, I equal to 3, I equal to 4, 5. But you have to understand, okay, from here and on, second row and on, this is I1, okay? This guy is I1. I is equal to 1. I is equal to 2. Okay, here. I is equal to 1. I is equal to 2. Okay, because first, second, third, fourth, second, first. Okay, that will be our index on convention. Okay, because it has to be that way. Okay, we are aligning the other way on the right column major, not left column major ordering, because we have to match these numbers between different rows. Okay. All right. So let's pick random number. Okay, 146. Okay. You have what? This is whole set of 7C4. Okay, 7. How does this brown look like? Oh, it's too light. We stick with blue because that's the only functioning pen we have here. 7C4. Okay. Well, it's supposed to be subscript, so you have 7C4. Okay. What is it? 7 bombs? No. Uh, though. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. This is 7C3. 7C3. Okay. The number of ways out of 7 cards. Okay, we are not adding them up, or that's partition problem, right? That's why partition problem is more difficult problem than this combinatorics that we are dealing with, because they have to add up to a certain number, right? But here we are not doing that. We just have 7 cards. number from 1 to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? I'll write it down for you again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? You have 7 cards. And we are just picking 3 cards, 3 different cards out of this deck of 7 cards. How many ways are there? Starting from 7, okay, you go backward 3 times, okay? And then you do 3 factorial, which is 6. Okay? Yeah, there are 35 of these guys. Okay? Yeah, 15 plus 10 plus 6 plus 3 plus 1, okay? So, yeah, there's 35, okay? So, there's 35 vectors like this, okay? So, each individual, this tight knit set of these numbers, we call it vector, okay? So, okay? Combination of vector, okay? So, there are 35 of them, okay? Now, we need to label this, okay? Because, look, if you are this pyramid building complex manager, you need to identify each hotel room, right? Each hotel condominium or residential condominium or hotel suite, you have to name them, identify them, right? If you're a building manager, and even if you're a hotel guest, you need to identify what hotel room you should go to. You cannot just knock on any door and get in there. No. You got a key, right? Hotel room key. You don't reserve all the hotel rooms. You just reserve one hotel room, right? You gotta know what row is that, what column is that in a given floor, and what floor is your hotel, and what the street address is your hotel building, right? That's what we are doing. It's all addressing, identification. Okay? Nothing we are doing is too abstract, mathematical, pure mathematics. No. It's something real. It's addressing. Address. Identification of location. In this big, wide, wide world. Okay, so whole wide world, we need to have one like unique address. Like this town in Alaska, this street in Alaska, I have street number in this house, and then there's this town, then Alaska state, then United States. Okay, it gets bigger and bigger dimension. Okay, so it's a dimensionality concept. Okay, if you live in an apartment, you have you have room number, and then you have street address of your apartment building, and then your city, your state, and your country, right? If it's international mail. Okay? Yeah. Dimensionality. Okay, that's what we are doing here. Okay, so now this vector 146, okay? 146, it belongs to you have what it belongs to 7C3, and then you have what, fourth floor, third row, then second column in that third row. That's 146. We got it. Okay, so and we can do it even better. What building number? Is this building level? So this is 763, right? So yeah, it's one pyramid, right? So this the third building, kinda, okay? So we can say this is building number 3. something like that. Okay, so building is 3, then you want this could be complex, whatever. Okay, so but we'll just leave it here because it's a little bit different from these indices. Okay, because 7C4 you will have multiple buildings, but even in 7C3 we only have one pyramid hotel building. Okay, in 7C4 how many buildings do we have? Um, we have 4 buildings in 7C4. Then in 7C4 we'll have floor, then we have row, I'm sorry, I and J is supposed to be, I is row and J is column, right? But forget it, okay? We just stick with this, okay? Um, is it too late? Is it too late to change? Maybe not. Okay, maybe we just call it this guy I. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Let's just stick with convention. Okay, I don't want to confuse you. It is already confusing enough. Okay, so yeah, J is the vertical column. Okay, so I mean it's J is column, but at the same time it's kind of like vertical. Okay, horizontal. I, yeah, is one row, but look at the progression of that. It's progress vertically. That's where I got confused. But okay, so third row, second column, okay, and if we have 7C4, and then we'll have one more index variable. There will be the building number E, okay, and in the fifth dimension we're gonna have what town. What town is it? Town number T, okay. As you can see, and naturally the number of indices correspond to the dimensionality. Okay. And it will increase like this because J is the column index, right? So when we have only one dimension, you have column 1, column 2, column 3, right? It's a row vector. So um, and then in 2 dimension we start having multiple rows, and the third dimension we start having floors. Fourth dimension we start having the building numbers, and then town numbers, and so on. Okay, so yeah, we got it. Well, next step, we need to find formula for this. It shouldn't be that difficult now because now we are grouping things together in a very orderly fashion. So, and the pattern, as long as we group it correctly, then pattern is easily recognizable, and that's why finding formula for this guy shouldn't be that difficult. Okay, so we'll take a shot at it. All right. And another thing to notice, the length of this vector also corresponds to this dimensionality, 3. Okay? Now we are really honing it, like getting there, like bullseye, very quickly, okay? We are zeroing in very quickly. No, I don't know so many American idioms, okay? So that's why I kind of fumble around that because I don't know too many American idioms. Okay, so with English, not my second, first language, second language. So. Hmm. Uh, Another thing I noticed is this first element of this vector combination of vector is this guy is always f. Okay, it corresponds to directly to the this floor number. Okay, so that was easy. You know, your second floor you start with two, right? Third floor they will start with three. So that was easy, and then we have two more left. Second vector and third. I mean, second element, third element of the vector. Okay. I after once I find it, I'll share it with you. Okay. I'll write it a lot bigger, a lot bigger font. Okay. So so the second element of vector always start from 3 plus 1. Is one higher than this floor. Okay. And then it increases. Maybe it's f plus I. Yeah, yeah, it should be. F. The second one is f plus I. Okay, f plus I. Third one probably is f plus I plus j. That would be my guess. And let's see. Let's see. I mean, you don't have to go too farther. Yeah, 1 plus 3 plus 2. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we got it. I told you it's not gonna. It wasn't gonna take very long. Okay, so here, yeah, 7. Yeah, 6. Mm-hmm. We got it. And we can even generalize a lot further. Okay, so you have, let's take a shot at it. Okay, so you have what, what indexing did we use for this? I gotta dig it up. It's been so long because we are moving very fast. I hope I didn't erase it. NCK, okay. We used NCK, okay, so here, NCK, it has its case dimension, so you have I1, I guess you can just use comma, right? You have I1 to k. You have k variables, okay? So um, we just use a, okay? A from 1 to k. Um, uh, we'll take step by step, okay? So you have what? Well, first you have what? A vector, right? So vector can be seen as a from 1 to k, um, digit a, okay? A is the index of this digit, all right? So this the this representation of this vector, okay? 1, 4, 6, okay? First element, second element, third element of this vector, right here, 1, 4, 6, okay? And that can be expressed as nck. We'll organize this later, all right? We'll organize this later. So you have what I1 dot dot dot, you have IK, and it will be like I'm sorry, I messed up. Yeah, J, that's I1, okay. Ah, what a mess. What a mess. Basically, it will look like you have last element, right? So you have IK, comma, IK plus IK minus 1, comma, dot dot dot, comma. It will go all the way from IK plus IK minus 1 plus dot 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 uh, I1. Okay, so that's how it's going to be. Okay, so it's, you know, we better rename this back to I and J, okay, because that it seems to be more convenient to look at it that way. Okay, so don't worry, I will make more example and I'll share it with you. Yeah, we're going back and forth, but that's what happens when you are discovering something new. Okay, so a lot of backtracking, going back and forth, modification, revision, refinement. It's just the way it is. If you're starting something new, brand new company, brand new project, brand new product, if you hire a brand new person, yeah, there's a lot of going back and forth, right? It's just the way it is. Nature of any business, okay? Or if you're learning something new, brand new language, if you're a brand new baby, if you're a brand new friend, brand new spouse, yeah, that's just how it is, okay? A lot of confusion initially, okay? So, okay, it's just the way it is. Roller coaster ride, okay? So this is I and this guy is J, okay? So, hmm. We're gonna find a brand new board to erase, okay, and then will refine this concept. But we found it, okay. Just like always, we never fail to find the goal that we started to find. We always were able to solve problems that we are tested with, challenges with. Always, we never failed once, okay. Yeah. I guess it's time to take a break, okay. So, but we got it, ladies and gentlemen. Took us a long time though. So now it's time for me to take a picture of this, right? And then find a board to erase, write down in my notebook, and blah blah blah. I don't think I'm ready to write down anything on my notebook yet because this formula is still evolving, still in the development. Okay. We found this when we are still suffering from hangover from vodka session last weekend. Today's Monday. Okay, so yeah. So we're gonna deal with fourth dimension. Okay, fourth dimension, C74. We are not gonna write it all down. Probably not. But we'll take us some slice of that. Okay, so okay. Maybe we will write it down. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's not such a bad idea to write it down. But to do that, we need to use vertically because it gets way too long. Okay, we'll do C74. I mean 7C4 after we find a board to erase and after we take a break. Okay, so all right, let's take a break. Okay, so yeah, take five. Okay. I'm seeing if there's any rainbow today because it kind of rained and now sun is out. So okay, wait. we gotta find a new word to erase. And then faulty confession. Um, I can erase this too. So this guy. Before I erase this, I'm gonna take a picture of this. It's kind of pretty. It's kind of pretty. I'm sure I took a picture of this before, but we know what this is, so just pretty. Did I take a picture of that thing? Yeah. I think mosquito finally got me. These mosquitoes, they are ninjas, dude. They are like, I've been like kicking around, very low kick to fend off all these mosquitoes gathering, but somehow, yeah, I feel the itch. Oh, these mosquitoes, they're incredible. Ninjas. Guerrillas, man. They're like special forces. I mean, are you a special forces person? So is it an insult to you? Did I just insult you by comparing you special forces to mosquitoes? Oh well. Take it as a compliment, my friend. Take it as a compliment. Why? Because mosquitoes, they are amazing. Yeah, they're amazing. Oh, you are a what? Descendant of ninjas? So, yeah, take it as a compliment, okay? Yeah, mosquito, they are just like ninjas, okay? They are in many ways better than ninjas or special forces, okay? So, yeah, I make fun of people. Well, we are supposed to put this vertically, right? So, I don't like this guy here, so I'm gonna have to put it the other way. Man, I'm a veteran myself, okay? So, yeah, we're veterans making fun of veterans. What? So what? Huh? Ah! I do that shit, okay? So, we're gonna write it out, okay? So I'm gonna copy it from there. Oh, no, this is such a mechanical procedure. But, because I love you for sentimental reason. It's a great American song. It's written by African American. I think they're in New York or New Jersey or something. I love you for sentimental reasons. Carlos Zero, he sang that kind of remake version. Fantastic version, by the way. But I cannot sing and write this at the same time because I have to concentrate. This is a very delicate task. I wish I can just like chat and do this, but I can't. I have to concentrate. Look at me, already making mistake. I have to concentrate. Okay, so. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of it. So that's building number one.
Building number 2. After we write this down, we'll take a break, okay? Oh. This building is it? Yes, building number 2, okay? Building number 3, okay? 2-story pyramid. Now, finally, 1-story pyramid, okay? So, that's that. Here's a building number 1, building number 2, building number 3, building number 4, okay? And then you have, in building number 1, you have floor 1, floor 2, floor 3, floor 4. The floor 1, floor 1, floor 2, floor 3, floor 1, floor 2, your floor 1, okay? F is a index variable, okay? So F equals, it varies, okay? So we decided to call this number of row J, remember? So J is 1. In this floor, J is 2. Is the what row it corresponds, okay? So J is 1, J is 2, J is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, okay? J, okay, J is 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 3 rows here, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 1, okay? So now I gotta find another number, another color, okay? So how's the screen doing? Oh, the screen is very strong, okay. Column, okay, column, in each row you have column 1, 2, 3, 4, and here you have column 1, 2, 3, column 1, 2, column 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so that's the column number. Okay, so this is the entire 7C 4 group. Okay, group of the vectors. Okay, individual vector have 4 elements. Okay, this is a 4-dimensional object. Okay, so you have what? D1, or given vector is like D1, D2, D3, D4, right? Or vector, okay? So, and
this guy can be expressed as, we have formula back there, right? You what? This is equal to b, comma, I did not update one thing there. B plus f, comma, b plus f plus j, comma, b plus f plus j plus I. Okay, that's the complete formula. Triangle again, okay? Triangle again. Yeah, it's right triangle again. So it's beautiful, okay? It's a lot of triangles, okay? So how about this guy? It just gives you the upper limit in this dimension because you have what NCR, right? NCK. K ranges from 1 to 7, 1 to N. So you don't need to care about this guy, okay? It just give you the maximum dimension LOT, okay? Because K start from 1, fourth dimension, second dimension, third dimension, and it goes all the way to the seventh dimension, okay? So it just gives you upper limit of that. So yeah, it's insignificant, okay? So our formula stays, okay? We just need to, next step is to find a needy dandy, handy dandy formula expression of that, of this. Okay, that's the only thing that's left. I mean, in this chapter of uh, combinational enumeration. Okay, and then we'll go back to our formula of trying to express that what generalized union, a number of that. Okay, and then we're gonna eventually have to express that into algebraic formula. We have a long way to go. Okay, so okay. Okay. Yeah, let's take a break, okay, because this is a lot. Okay, but we take 5, okay, or 10 minutes, whatever, okay, so. Yeah, enjoy the view. Oh. Okay, well, our next task would be we have what, 7 boards full of numbers, right? Our next task is to express this in a one-liner or a couple of line of algebraic or even set theoretical equation. Okay, we need to, because we want to be economic, right? Yeah, what is mathematical formula? It's kind of like computer algorithm. Okay, so that computer can generate, pooping out all these numbers once we program it. Okay, so that's what mathematical formula is. It's just like computer program. Okay, computer programming is like mathematical formula because mathematics came to humanity first. It has more seniority, right? So it's more politically correct to say computer program is like mathematics, mathematical formula, rather than saying it the other way. Oh, mathematical formula is like computer program. No, no, the computer program, it came after mathematics. Okay, so it's like you look like your father, your parents. You don't say your parents look like you. No, your parents came to Earth first, and then you came, right? So it's more politically correct to say you look like your parents rather than saying your parents are spitting image of you. That would be a very disrespectful way of saying it. Essentially, it's the same thing. You two look similar. Okay, like father, like son. Okay, so all right, so uh, I don't know where to begin. Okay, so well, BFJI is just this. Okay, this this IK. Okay, so it's a kth index. Okay, in n dimension we have 4 dimensions. We have 4 indices, index variables, 4 indices. So it will be I1, I2, I3, I4. I4, I4 plus I3 equals, reverse order. Okay, and then how many columns do you have? Yeah, 4 columns. So that also matches. So it's a isosceles right angle. It's a right triangle with 2 equal sides. It's isosceles and it's right triangle. Okay, so n, I mean r. We have nck. We have kth dimension, right? There's k columns and k rows. Okay, what is a row? It's like this is a floor plan of a building. Okay, you have left and right, like west and east, and then you have north and south. So it's like front and back, and you have multiple floors. But we slice and dice the floor. That's how you draw floor plan on a map, right? Yes, building schematic, schematics. Okay, it's like you have sandwich, right? We don't need cheese. We are humanologists. Okay, we don't need cheese, but I mean, unless they come up with fat-free cheese. So we have what, rye bread or some multi-grain wheat bread, right? Because we eat healthy. We have 2 slices of bread and about 3 slices of low-fat hams, and we have about 2 slices of lettuce, and then tomato, and then onion. Yeah, slice. But before you combine them, you spread it around in your kitchen table, I guess, to make a sandwich, right? That's what we're doing. Okay, we're 3 dimensional multi-floor building, multi-story building. We slice by floor, and we just spread it around in this whiteboard. That's what we're doing. Okay, and we don't just have one building. We have 4 buildings. We just slice them all out and spread out. That's the building plan. Okay, so schematics, bird's eye point of view. So we have that. Okay, and that's it. That there's no more to it. Okay. If you add what, city, state, nation, and the world, then planets, and then what, solar systems and then galaxy and then galaxy, multiple galaxies. We are just increasing the dimension one by one. Okay, so this can capture everything. Okay, it's a good mathematical model for anything. So the spatial dimensionality. Okay, so yeah, this is a generic concept. So you can develop brand new mathematics from this. Okay, that's how mathematics develop. Okay, it all starts with a very specific, sometimes obscure, or sometimes mainstream topic, famous or not so famous, big or small. Just one, but still, it's a one confined specific topic. But if you build a mathematical formula sprang out of that specific context, mathematical context, that formula is so general it can flow over to other fields. That's how physics and mathematics or even biology, chemistry, or science develop like that. Even ethics, philosophy, okay, so. But ethics, philosophy, that's very underdeveloped area, so, right? And, okay. Uh, we have 1 hour left. Just about. I'm debating if I should drink or not. I'm really debating. Okay, maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. Mm. But if you want me to do this, keep doing this for the rest of the hour, then I will have to drink. Or we can just finish it here for today. We can wrap it up today for today and continue tomorrow. Which one do you want? And what time is it? 7? Yeah. 8:30? Really? Oh, it's been that long. I'd rather keep doing this and drinking some vodka, okay? So I'll try to behave, okay? Because yeah, as you have observed over several months, when I drink, I tend to become very abusive, verbally, verbally abusive, and I mean, but it does have some good purpose. It's about disciplining people, correcting out the wrongs in the world. It does have a good purpose because drinking is like this. Okay, it's a pluminosism kind of pluminosity course trajectory. When you first drink, you feel good, but later on, you feel really bad. That's why accumulation of this pain, stress, thirst, whatever. Okay, this drunkenness, it's negative copium. Okay, so flowing out and kind of bubble abuse, kind of. But you can think of it as discipline. I mean, it does serve some good purpose, constructive criticism and whatnot. Okay, so but I try to behave. Okay, and because I want to see this to the end. Okay, and the only way for me to do that is drinking some vodka. Okay, so otherwise I cannot continue like this. All right. Okay. I come on, you gotta give me some credit for doing this sober for 2 hours. Hello, give me a break, huh? Uh, yeah, we continue, okay? So because this is way too important. All right. We gotta find board to erase is this guy. Okay, just easy pick, and we don't need vertical. We just do horizontal. Okay, because we're gonna find a mathematical expression of that, and it's not an easy task at all. Okay, but it shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, because we are almost there. We already found a pattern that we were looking for, and from here on it shouldn't be that difficult. Okay, we are gonna design a function, design a formula. We already know in English and mathematical concept level, we found a pattern. We know what it is. We just need to translate into mathematical language. Okay, that's what's left, and that shouldn't be that difficult. Okay, so okay, okay, we will take a break and we'll be back. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Are you ready? Let's get the party started. Okay. Okay. What drink do I have? How about this guy? I'll be nice. I promise. Okay. I'll be nice. I'll behave. I'll behave. Okay. You're making me nervous. I'll be nice. I'll behave. All right. So. Ah boy. So. I behave. Um. But I'm an Asian guy, Asian man, so adult Asian man, so drinking. Yeah, we do that. Far East Asia, yeah, it's drinking culture. Okay, and it's just the way it is. Okay, so again, I don't know where to begin. Well, we gotta look for more pattern actually. Okay, um, we have four-dimensional object right there, 7C4. Okay, we need to figure out. We have indexing. Okay, so for example, I just drew one triangle here. Okay, just one triangle. So as you can notice, okay, um, so this what floor one, and you're building one, right? And then you have what row J1, J2, J3, J4. Okay, it means fourth row. Okay, so and then you have what I1, I2. Look at me, confusing dot and two. I3, I4, meaning first column, second column, third column, fourth column, and then you have what first row, second row. I mean second column, third column, first column, second column, first column. Okay. Okay. And this first building had many floors, but we are just looking at the first floor. Can you see this? I kind of feel sorry for you. I'm sorry. I'm such a the worst, the meanest, rudest, motherfucking lecturer. Am I? Am I? Worst lecturer ever. Worst teacher, because I write it so small, and I don't care if you can read it or not. I'm the worst of the worst. Oh, worst lecturer, worst teacher ever. Worst professor. Well, I'm not a professor. I don't have any PhD. But if you are kind and gentle enough to call me a professor, yeah, I'm the worst professor. Okay. But thank you for calling me that. So, because some of my friends, they kind of know what I'm doing here, so they call me. Oh, you look like a professor. Thank you, thank you. What a wonderful friends they are. So, what you can notice is this. Okay, so the third element of the single vector, it increases like 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4. Okay, it's because we are increasing the row number. Okay, why? Because you have what? You have four elements, right? In a single vector, right? 1, 2, 5, 6. Okay, this corresponds to um, building number. Okay, building number, and floor number, and then what? Column number. I mean row number, and then column number. Okay, so what is this building? Building number is 1, right? And what is floor number? 1. what is we are doing this guy, okay? What is the row number? 3. What is the column number? 3. Okay, and we are just replicating this guy, okay? It still belong to building 1. They still belong to floor 1. It still belong to what, third row, okay? Oops. Is our formula wrong? Oh, then we are in trouble. Oh, then we are in big, big trouble. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, we are not in any trouble. I made a mistake, okay, because uh, this is 1. I'm sorry. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. This is so important. It's a third column for this row, but in each row we start from 1. We don't start from 2 or 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. So yeah, this has to be 1. So you add them up. Yeah, it sums up to 6. Whew. Scared me for a second. Well, because I left. What's the worst thing that can happen? We have to go back to the equation and figure it out. But yeah, fortunately enough, we don't have to modify equation. I just made a mistake. Yeah, this first column, second column, then first column. Okay, it will start from first. Okay. Numbering of column is left column major. It's the alignment, pictorial description that is right column major. Okay, so yeah. Okay. So basically, it's this. Okay. We are just trying to understand this. But there's a lot of concept in this. Okay. We are just looking at it from different angle. Okay. So given one row, the only number that changes is this, the last element of these vectors, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why? Because you are increasing the column number from 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why it's increment by 1. Okay. Now, in a given column, only the third element of this vectors changes. 3, 4, 5. Why? Because we are increasing the row number. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's why it's increasing that way. And because this is a two-dimensional object, it's a triangle, a plane, a floor. Okay, that's why only two variables are changing, x and y. In this case, I and j. I is like x-axis, j is like y-axis. Okay, it's a two-dimensional object. That's why only two elements in this vector are changing. Two variables, two dimensions. Okay? That's what it is. Okay? Am I behaving so far? because I want to be a better person. I don't want to just get drunk and be abusive and say horrible things to my families and friends. I want to stop doing that because I guess I've been doing that a lot. But I shouldn't. I should stop that. Yeah, you add vertically and it add up to that. Okay, so yeah, it's always like this. Okay. Uh, so we name this index variables, right? As this is I1, then J is I2, F is I3, floor, okay, and building is I4, okay. Now our next step is this, okay. So we need to find upper bound and lower bound, okay. Uh, we dealt with 7C4, right? It has, how many buildings did it have? Four buildings, okay. And the very first building had four floors. Second building, three floors. Third building, two floor. Last building, only one floor. Okay, looks like that's the pattern here. Okay, so if you have n buildings, then the very first building has n floors. Second building has n minus one floors, and the very last building, nth building, has only one floor. Okay, it has to be. Okay. And then you have building one and floor one, just like here. Okay. And how many how many rows and columns does it have? It has n. It has four. It always start out like that. Okay, and then second floor it has four minus one. Okay, you have three rows and three columns. Okay, third floor you have two rows and two columns and so on. Okay, so um, yeah, we are seeing the pattern. Okay, you know, I will show you by just switching out the board. Okay, because it's impossible for you to visualize when I just say all this. Okay. I repent, okay? I repent. I'll be a better person. Okay. I really do. Give me 1 second, okay? I'll chat with my friends. Yeah, basically, I'm saying I'm sorry because over the weekend, I'm like a howling wolf, lone Alaskan wolf. Like, I get drunk and I say mean things to my families and friends. I'm so horrible, such a horrible guy. Yeah, no wonder I've never been married because marriage I don't think is a good idea for me. Okay, so guy like me shouldn't marry. I should live by myself and because it's better for humanity that I do this instead of playing with kids or having sex with my wife, and that's what everybody else does. I should be doing this instead, okay? And then who's my wife? Vodka, okay? This is baby between me and my wife, vodka. Our baby, okay? So kinda, okay? So all right, so why did we bring this board up? Because um, you have building number one. You have four floors. Building number two, three floors. Building number three, two floors. Building number four, one floor. Okay, it goes like that. It decreases by one. That's the progression. Okay, linear progression. Now, building one and floor one inside of floor one. Okay, we are just dealing with building one only. Inside of floor one, there used to be four rows, and number of rows and number of columns, they're always the same. So four rows, three rows, two rows, and one row. Okay. Now, second building, you have what? Three floors. So uh, the number of columns and rows is start from three. The number of floors, the higher level. Okay, three, two, one. Here you have two floors, so you start with two rows, then two rows, and then one row. Okay, it always go like that. Okay, so that's the regularity, the pattern, recurrence pattern. Okay, so that's good. It's nice. It's easy. We just need to express this in ancient mathematical language. That's gonna be a little bit of a challenge. It shouldn't be too difficult though. Baby, basically it will be sure baby. Basically it will be nested sets, set of set of set of set, and to n dimensional way. Okay, so it will be a lot of nested sets. Okay, but it's just the way it is because it's dimensionality, recurrence. Okay, like picture in a picture in a picture, screen. You put to juxtapose two mirrors parallel to each other. Pick mirror in a mirror in a mirror. You hook up your camera. In this case, my laptop camera. My laptop to this television screen I showed you the other day, right? Yeah, screen in a screen in a screen because I'm filming my television screen that is hooked up to my camera. It's like two mirrors going back and forth like forever. Okay, so picture in a picture in a picture. Or this shell, this what of snail. Okay, shellfish spiraling down. Okay, or tornado or hurricane spiral or galaxy spiral. This recurrence is a structure of universe. You have what? Planet, solar system, galaxy, system of galaxy. It gets bigger and bigger, right? Your planet, moon, and then solar system like star and planets, and then you have galaxy and galaxies. Okay, universe. Yeah, it's structure of the universe. I mean, you have your room, your house, then your neighborhood, and then your town, city, state, country, the world, then planets, solar system, and yeah, it's just recursion is the structure of the universe. Okay, I mean, look, you have proton, then electron orbiting around proton, and then you have molecule, right? And then you have tissue, organism, and species, and mammals, and biological organisms, and yeah, or you have what, ATGC, and then you have DNA, and then you have nucleus, then cell, then you have tissue, then you have organ, and then you have biological individual. You see, so it may look abstract and purely mathematical. It's not. This is modeling of the universe. Set within a set within a set. Each bigger next dimension set composed of the one lower level many sets. Okay, we are dealing with the universe. We are modeling the universe, kind of. We are doing something big, something very significant and important. At least philosophically. Okay, so okay. We can call this universalization of binary coefficient. Like instead of binary coefficient, it is combinate combination of numbers, combination of set. I don't know how to name it properly. Okay, but no matter what we name it, because we are just dealing with binary coefficient, just by combinational numbers. That's the only thing we are dealing with. But this kind of universalization, this n-dimensional expansion, it can be applied to other numbers too. It doesn't have to be combination numbers. It could be permutation numbers, partition numbers, Turing numbers, you name it, right? I'm just giving you a method, a generic methodology. Yeah, just enumerate in systemic fashion and do some geometry, right? Is algebra and geometry, finally coming together. I mean, mathematicians do that all the time, but here, yeah, we have some algebraic component. Yeah, right triangle is isosceles, okay, and we're building pyramid, right? Yeah, it's very useful to think of in terms of geometry. Okay, yeah, geometry is very very helpful. Kind of cross pollination, all right. So between geometry and algebra. Oh, this is the representation, the most general representation of the vectors within the set of 7C4. Again, what is 7C4? You have 7 cards. You're picking 4 cards. How many ways are there? And what are each of those hands of cards? Just let's say you're playing poker. Okay, so it's 7 poker, and in this version you get to have only 4 cards. Okay, so how many possibilities, and what are its possibilities? Okay, and this whole deck of cards is just 7 cards. Okay, So yeah, it's not gonna even make a game because kind of solitaire. You cannot have more than one player in this game. Okay. Okay, so Lonely Man's Game, card game. We're gonna take a break, okay? Because I need some vocal rest. We'll take a break and we will continue. Okay, so we're getting very very close. Okay, so this is the most generic representation of 7c4. Every single hand of these cards, you have 2, 4, 5, 6, or you have 1, 3, 4, 5. It can be expressed with this single formula. I'm sorry. They all can be expressed with this. All we gotta find is uh, find out upper bound, lower bound, and we already got the hang of that, right? And we just need to express it, the concept. And we should start using the set symbols, okay? And like comma, sigma comma, comma notation, and indexing. That we need to iron that out, okay? And that's it shouldn't be too difficult, but it's not that trivial either. Okay, so our God, He gave us good task. That's not too difficult, but challenging enough. Okay, it's kind of in the middle. So God, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Confucius, Buddha, Muhammad, Allah, or Allah. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, every deities out there, up there. Thank you. Yeah, Brahma, Vishnu, thank you. Okay, but Shiva, fuck you. We don't like destruction. Or maybe we are destroying something here, and to create something new. Okay, we talk shit about established mathematicians anyway. So Shiva, even you, thank you. Ah man, yeah, I guess I'm getting drunk, but I try to be nice. Okay, I try to be nice. I try to behave. Dude, I told you, these mosquitoes, they are better than special forces or Delta forces or ninjas. Why? They got me right here. It took them like fraction of second, I guess. I don't know. Broad daylight, man. I can ninja do that without killing me. Suck small amount of blood and make me itch on my face. Ninja, even ninjas can do that. I doubt it. And they fly away. Oh. And this bug followed me to my residence. That was an easy kill. Well, I don't kill nobody, okay? I just kill mosquitoes. That's what I do. I have no moral compunction against killing mosquitoes because it's so annoying. And they're just bugs. I don't like killing animals, okay? I don't hunt. But if I go out there hiking, do I have any problem killing a bear? No, I don't. I will skin it, I'll eat it for dinner. I always wanted to have bear steak. Always. They say, oh yeah, bear, they taste good during the spring because they eat berries, but during the fall, they taste horrible because they eat all the salmon. They taste like rotten fish, whatever. I wouldn't care. We're gonna have to switch out this board, okay? So we'll put this over there so that we can see it, but we need some blank white space. Okay? I say white a lot because this board happens to be white board. I'm not a racist. Huh? Hey, come on, don't you drink milk? What, are you racist? Why do you drink this white milk? Huh? Snow. Isn't Snow white? So what, is Snow White what, white supremacist? Come on. Get a grip. What board do I erase? This guy. Yeah, I don't need this guy. It's not that pretty, and we don't need it. So we'll erase this guy. Okay, this whiteboard will be our sacrificial lamb. Huh? You know, when I'm drunk, I'm kind of drunk, but when I'm drunk, yeah, I will try to make a joke that's kind of benign and not so offensive. Okay, because I hurt too many people's feelings. Like when David talked to God, he made an offer to God. Hey God, Father, Lord, let me build you a temple. Let me build a house for you. And God said, no, thank you, but no thanks. Your son, Solomon, will build my temple because you, David, you shed too much blood in all these battles and beheading of Goliath and all that stuff. So. It's just like Moses and Joshua. Yeah, Moses, he never got into that. He never got to cross that, Jordan River. He died with his past generation. The past generation all died in the desert. They never went to enter the promised land. It was next generation, Joshua. Okay, and his young. I'm not gonna say fuck punks. Okay, I mean I just said it. I'm sorry, I couldn't help. Okay, so. Hey, come on! Why don't you just laugh it off, man? Why do you have to be offended all this time? Do you want to be happy or unhappy? Why serious all the time? Why can't you just enjoy it, laugh, relax, like I do every evening? Uh huh. Yeah. This bug, dude. Oh, die, bug. Why are you so persistently alive? Ah, Alaska is nice in the winter. Okay, I prefer winter because in the winter there are no bugs, and I run because I'm a runner. When I run in the winter, I don't sweat because nature winter is just my natural cooling system, so air conditioner of sort. So yeah, running in the winter is a lot better, easier than and also more pleasant than running in the summer because I get sweat. Eee. I prefer winter. Okay, darkness I don't mind at all. When I wake up in the morning and do some push-ups or sit-ups, morning workout routine before I go to work, I turn the light all off. Okay, the only thing that is running is the radio. I listen to radio. Okay, sometimes Christian channel like gospel Christian songs, or sometimes Christian pastors. Yeah, their sermons. Yeah, I listen sometimes, or sometimes NPR or some other channels. Okay, so some conservative radio, local channels. Yeah, all the lights are off because it's more comfortable that way. Okay. All right. 30 minutes left. We will focus on 7C4. Okay, because we figured that out how to express that. Compact one-liner, set theoretical expression. Then the rest is easy. It's just changing some constant into a variable. Okay, it's generalization is easy because we already got the concept down. Okay, so uh, I'm not gonna rewrite that shit. Okay, no way, because we have variable index variables right there. We gotta just find upper bound, lower bound. That's all it takes, and nesting. Okay, so it shouldn't be that difficult. But I do need to switch out this vodka drinks because it's getting old. So, new taste. Okay. Oh, come on. Give me a break. I take this guy. Oh, what is this? I think it's like fireweed. And then green grass. And I want one more. Um, yeah, the rose petal. By now, yeah, the taste is kind of gone because after a while, all this juice kind of wears out. But oh well. I mean, it's not that I'm lazy. Yeah, I can go out there pick some more white. I mean, not white, but wild rose petals because they are still out there. But I have to wash it, and there are too many mosquitoes, man. So mosquitoes are like guards of the nature, the forest, because mosquitoes like army, guard, police of the forest. It's like, oh, you are stealing from the forest. You gotta pay with your blood. I'm mosquito. I'm the guardian angels of this forest. I'm protecting this forest from the thieves like you. You have to steal from this forest by picking on this innocent, naive, vulnerable, wild rose flowers. You're a predator, thief, murderer. I'm the police of this forest. But if you give me your blood, yeah, your payment. You are no longer a thief because you are paying for this wild rose flowers by your blood. Yeah, that's a good, fair, and just compensation. That's the price. You give, you take something from the forest and you give something to the forest with your blood. You pay with your blood. So blood is the currency of foraging, harvesting these wild plants. That's one way to look at it. Whatever, whatever. That's one way to look at it. Okay, so see, yeah, drinking vodka actually it does make some contribution. Okay, so because if I'm sober, do you think I would be saying this? I doubt it. Okay, was I drunk when I thought about this? No, because I was hiking and I thought about this. Yeah, mosquito being guard, you know, exacting some tax price out of my blood, blood being a currency in this wild foraging, harvesting. I was sober, I was hiking out there. But to say this, yeah, it has to be vodka, okay? Otherwise, I would never have shared this with you, that thought. So vodka is making contributions. So I keep drinking, okay? So I'm not gonna keep drinking. So this wild rose vodka is still good. I think it's good. Okay, so give me 1 second, okay? Yeah. Just chatting with my friends. Okay. So, um, we'll do. Again, I don't know how to begin. Okay, so we have floor. Okay, in 7C4. Okay, so we have in the very first building, our pyramidal North Korean hotel building. Okay, so drinking it makes you kind of more like it give you more guts, more boldness. Okay, so because when I was sober, I wasn't mentioning North Korea, right? So we have pyramid hotels. It doesn't have to be North Korea. It could be in America, Middle East, Las Vegas, Nevada, whatever. But it has to be pyramidal shaped building. It doesn't have to be hotel. It could be what office building or residential building. It doesn't have to be hotel building, okay? But it has to be pyramid because that's the way it is right there, man. It has to be triangular, okay? Pyramid, well, the floor plan is kind of square, I think. It's not exactly triangular, but as the vertically is triangular. But yeah, it has to be triangular floor plan and also um, triangular vertically. Okay, so horizontally and vertically. Okay, so and it has to be right triangle and also isosceles. Okay, so it's like this. Okay, so how would I draw that? Okay, so this particular pyramid that we are building, it will be looking like this. Okay, so yeah, it's isosceles. Okay, so I guess we can draw it like this. Okay, so kind of like this, right? There's a dotted line. is a right angle, okay? This kind of pyramid, all right? It's it's not like the Egyptian pyramid. No, it looks like this, okay? You feel me? Do you feel me? I'm gonna say N word. Do you feel me, nigga? I don't like using N word very much because it's kind of. I mean, between black people, they use N words all the time, right? But when non-black people say N word, they don't like it very much. But I love that what soul language, man. What jive, whatever vibe. I don't know how they call it, but beautiful language. So yeah, but they're so exclusive. They exclude all the other races, and so they're kind of being racist, racially closed, racially exclusive. That's racism, isn't it? Why don't you share your beautiful language with the rest of us, non-blacks? I mean, isn't that what all your this what Black Lives Matter this movement is about? Racial equality. Okay, you blacks you use N words. Why can't we? Because we just want to share the your beautiful culture. Oh, you're so exclusive, like elitist, like black supremacist, closed to other races. Okay, so you're doing the same thing as white supremacists, black supremacists. Okay, so just saying. You see, yeah, that's why vodka is good. I keep on drinking, okay, because if I were not drunk, I would not be saying this. I'm not being physically abusive, metaphysically abusive, maybe, but I'm being bold to speak my mind. Without vodka is like a door to express my inner feelings that otherwise I would never let out. Only because I'm drunk with vodka, yeah, I am letting it out. It's a contribution. It's like sharing. It's the bridge. Sharing of my personal knowledge and thoughts, opinions. First Amendment, Constitution right. Who would have ever thought vodka would give constitutional First Amendment right some door, window, bridge, conduit, channel, so that I can share with my inner thoughts, personal feelings with the rest of the world. Okay, that's magic of the vodka. Okay, so I'm showing you that purposefully and intentionally. Yeah, I'm like God's messenger, Jesus calling us light of the world. At least I pretend, okay, by just leaning a little bit, 5 inches to the right. If I'm not drunk, I would not be saying this. You know that, okay? You saw me when I was sober. I would never say this if I'm not drunk, okay? So yeah, vodka helps, okay? So let me shut the fuck up and continue with this shit, okay? So trying to make excuses, okay? So not to do that shit. Eye booger, nose booger, toe jam, numbers, ugly, ugly. Ants crawling things, maggots, all this crawly, this numbers, maggots. Have you ever seen maggots? Dead animal? I have, okay. Ooh, the numbers, maggots. Have you been to a gay bar? Have you seen all those faggots? Again, if I was not drunk, yeah, I wouldn't be saying this. Okay. Yeah, have you been to gay bar? Oh, this STD, AIDS, herpes infested these faggots. Yeah, gay males. Yeah, that's reservoir, reservoir of sexually transmitted diseases. Gay males. They're walking biological time bomb, biological hazard. Because they have sex with everybody. Why? Because they are promiscuous. Why? Because they are males. Okay? If you're heterosexual, yeah, you may have some STDs, but not as high percentage as gay males. Because gay males, they have sex with every males. Yeah, the gay orgy, gay male orgy. Okay, group sex, gay group sex. They always do that. Okay, because we guys, males, gay or straight, we are promiscuous gender. So you become a gay guy, yeah, you retain that promiscuity, male promiscuity. But if you are straight, you have sex with white, I mean not white. What the fuck, man? You yeah, if you're a straight guy, you have sex with girls. I almost said white girl. But okay, you're straight guys. You want to have sex with girls, and girls don't want to have sex with you. Because girls have sex. Girls hate even talking about sex. Girls hate sex. They even hate talking about sex. If you talk about sex with some random girl, she'll sue you. She'll report you. Sexual harassment. Because girls hate sex. Just like girls hate snakes. Why? Yeah, they're descendants of Eve in the Garden of Eden. Yeah, there was God's punishment. Yeah, women and snake will be enemies. Snake, yeah, sex. Okay. Number 6, sex, snakes. Really same thing. Okay. Sex, gender, whatever. So, yeah, women they have hate sex. Okay. Okay, maybe you got lucky, you got laid. Okay, you're a guy and you scored whatever, but um, most of times girls who have sex with you they regret it. Okay, and they blame you. Sometimes they even accuse you of taking advantage of them or even raping them. Okay. So, yeah, girls they may enjoy sex for a while just because what you lie to them. Oh, I'm a rich man. I'm a photographer. You're a model. Yeah. But you may have lied to them. Oh, I love you. I'll marry you. Okay, we go to honeymoon. Okay, maybe you fool them. Okay, maybe you lie to them, so they enjoy the sex because they were fooled. They thought you're rich. They thought you would marry them and take care of them so that they don't have to work. Girls, yeah, they took you as a retirement plan, so that retirement plan, retirement plan, so that they don't have to work. They would just stay home and raise the children. But it turned out that you are not that rich, and you never intended to marry her. You just what some pillow talk. So these girls they regret ever having sex with you. Although at the time they enjoyed it, because for girls sex is more like metaphysical. Okay, so they enjoy sex only if they think that you're gonna marry her, you're gonna take care of her financially, that she can, so that she doesn't have to work. She got some retirement ticket here. She She can retire. She don't have to go to work. She can just stay home and watch TV and raise kids and change diapers, which is a lot of work. Yeah, cleaning the house, washing the dishes, laundry, cooking. I know because that's what I do as a single guy. Okay, yeah, it's a lot of work. Vacuuming the floor. Oh my goodness. I know it's a lot of work, but at least she doesn't have to deal with bosses and colleagues and subordinates who give them attitudes. Okay, so she's just doing, yeah, her own thing, cleaning bathroom, cooking, all by herself. Okay, feeding the children, and yeah, she's her own boss. So if you marry her, yeah, she will be her own boss in the house, raising kids, cleaning, but she doesn't get bossed around by boss or attitude from colleagues and subordinates. She doesn't have to deal with people, so she may prefer that. So maybe, okay, I'm gonna get married if I have sex with him, and so yeah, I'm enjoying this sex. And then one day later, hey baby, it was all pillow talk. I'm not gonna marry you. What? You sexually assaulted me. You raped me. You deceived me. I'm gonna see you in court. I'm gonna sue your ass. I regret ever having had sex with you. Hey baby, but I thought you enjoyed the sex. Well, because I was deceived. I hate you. I regret having had sex with you. How many? We have 10 minutes left. Why are we talking about sex, man? Why are we talking about sex? Because I don't want to do that shit. I don't want to go back there. I don't want to go back there. Oh, this squiggly, these numbers look like maggots. Uh, what time is it? I gotta go back to work tomorrow, man. It's almost 10 o'clock. Okay, so we may table this, okay, till tomorrow because we may have to. It's almost 10 o'clock and I gotta sleep. I gotta eat too. I did have dinner, okay. I did have dinner, so I'm not too hungry at all. But it's almost 10 o'clock and I gotta get up at what 5 or 6 o'clock. I don't want to go back there tonight. We made a lot of progress tonight. Okay. Then I started drinking and then starting to talk about sex, North Korea, and what gay male, AIDS, STD pandemics. Uh, you know, NPR, NBC, mainstream media, President Trump. I mean, I understand. Yeah, they're busy. Okay, so at their most 90% of the time they're doing good job. Okay, journalism, politics. Yeah, 90% of the time they're doing good job. Okay, but in terms of gay marriage, they are wrong. Okay, gay is not okay. Alright, because male gays they have STDs because they have sex with everybody. Okay, heterosexual population. Yeah, girls hate sex. Girls hate having sex with us guys. So we guys, yeah, we are promiscuous. We want to have sex with as many women as possible, but we don't get it unless you are President Trump or Harvey Weinstein or Matt Lauer. Yeah, then you get all the girls, right? And probably you have STDs, right? Like Jim Carrey, Charlie Sheen, yeah, they have STDs. President Trump, Harvey Weinstein, Matt Lauer, do they have STDs? My best case is they do. Okay, I think they do have STDs, but they have sex with so many different women. It's statistics, okay? Yeah, sex statistics. How many women did President Trump have ever had sex with? Probably like thousands, thousands, if not millions. Okay, I, at least one of them had STD, right? How many women have ever met Lauer? This what? It was in NBC, this anchor, this journalist. How many women have ever Mr. Matt Lauer had sex with, or Harvey Weinstein had sex with? Yeah, hundreds, not hundreds, probably thousands, right? Yeah, do they have STD? Yeah, most likely yes. Okay. How about Justice Kavanaugh? Yeah, how many women has he ever had sex with? Yeah, probably upwards of 1,000. Okay. And that will be my guess. Okay, because they got power, money, power, fame. Yeah, girls love that. Okay. So, Marla Maple, she said best sex ever only because then Mr. Trump. Yeah, he got money, power, and fame. That's what turns on women. Money, power, and fame. Okay, so we have 5 minutes left. Okay. I see so many women, who love these bad boys, criminals. Okay, they live with criminals. They are girlfriends of criminals. Okay, all these girls, women, because they love bad boys. Okay, why? Because they have this illusion of power. They think criminals have all the power. They think these murderers, thieves, criminals, they can protect them. So yeah, girls love bad boys. I'm not a bad boy. I'm a I'm not a criminal. I don't have any criminal record. I have a few speeding tickets, stop light or red light, whatever. But I don't have any criminal record. It's just misdemeanor, just like rest of you. Don't you have any traffic tickets in your life? What's wrong with you? I'm not encouraging to get traffic ticket. Okay, so if you don't have any traffic ticket, yeah, that's good. Okay, you're a good driver, safe driver. Kudos to you. Okay, you're a good driver. I'm not encouraging that, but if you're like me, just average American, you may have in your past maybe a few traffic tickets. Okay, but criminals, they are like animals. Okay, they are not like humans. Okay, criminals are there like animals. Okay, because they are undisciplined. Okay, it's because they didn't have good parents. Okay, so they didn't get disciplined. Did not get corrected. Criminals, that's how they became criminals. They are animals. They are not people. They are not humans. Criminals, they are like animals, lions, tigers, whatever, predatory. Okay, so they will not thank you for helping them. Okay, so if you are in charity business, whatever, okay, they may kill you. Okay, I've dealt with criminals before. Okay, this friend of mine, well, I thought he was friend, but out of charity, I helped him out. Okay, but he stole my wallet, like French novel, classical novel, Jean Balzac. Okay, yeah, this thief. There's this Catholic priest. Out of charity, Christianity, he helped this thief, and he stole this from this priest who helped him. It's not biting the feeding hand. No, it's killing the feeding hand, stealing from feeding hand. Okay, because these criminals, they are like animals. Okay, you start helping them, and they will steal from you more and more. Okay, so Jesus said what? Oh, help out the poor. Mr. fucking Jesus, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, okay? You shouldn't just listen to Jesus, okay? Because he has something wrong, okay? Oh, help out the poor. Oh, charity. He got it wrong, okay? Because criminals, they are like animals. They're like not like humans. Okay, they're not humans. They are animals, wild animals. Okay, they are predatory. You give them food, they keep coming back again and again to you, just like bears. That's why we should not feed bears. Because you feed bears, they will come back to you again and again, and they depend on you. And you stop feeding them, they will kill you and eat you. Okay, that's how criminals are. All these males who kill their wives, their girlfriends or ex-girlfriends. Yeah, killing the feeding person. So, oh, you have some fascination about bad boys. You wanna date and even marry criminals, girls. You get killed by the one that you are dating, the one that you married. Okay, so because these criminal guys, they are not like us. They are not like people. They're animals. Okay, they don't have any soul. They don't. They are like animals. Okay, so I'm just letting you know. Okay, if you're a girl, if you have some fascination about dating some bad boys, you will get killed by them. Okay, so all right, that's all I have to say. Okay, so don't date criminals. Okay, stay away from them. Learn martial art. Be strong. Thank you. Bye.